Senator Black.
Thank you, Mercy. Honourable colleagues, today I'm pleased to rise to speak in support of Bill S-221, an act to provide for the recognition of the Canada Jay as the national bird of Canada. I'd like to thank Senator Touligeon for tabling this bill. Like her and my other colleagues who have spoken, I do believe that it's high time for us to answer the call of many Canadians and bird enthusiasts across Canada and designate the Canada Jay as the national bird of Canada. As you all know, I frequently stand up in the chamber to talk about agriculture or youth leadership. Although the subject of birds may seem off topic for me, I'm pleased to rise this evening to speak briefly to the bill. I had the pleasure of meeting with Alternative Land Use Solutions, or ALICE, with some of my Senate colleagues earlier in May to learn about how farmers can use nature-based innovations to create positive economic, environmental, and social change. During this visit, we learned that birds could support farmers by naturally removing pests and insects, thereby limiting the need for pesticides. We even met with a farmer over in Gatineau who had introduced birdhouses on his farm to encourage more biodiversity, prevent aphids, and foster more sustainable farming. So farmers like birds too. However, as Senator Touligeon noted, birds are not only beneficial to our environment and our ecosystem, but they also have a symbolic meaning. Countries around the world have declared a national bird to symbolize their spirit, their character, and their charm, but Canada has not followed suit. Bird enthusiasts and Canadians have been calling for this designation to be made, and there even appears to be an agreement on the bird to choose. Thus, I support my colleagues' Bill S-221, an act to provide for the recognition of the Canada Jay as the national bird of Canada, because I believe that Canadians should have a national bird that embodies our Canadian lifestyle, our culture, and our spirit. Additionally, I believe that the Canada Jay accurately symbolizes what it is to be Canadian, and it's got a great name too. The Canada Jay, previously known as the Grey Jay, is a fascinating, resilient, and resourceful bird that lives year-round in the northern or high-elevated boreal forests throughout Canada. Being one of Canada's hardiest species, no matter rain or shine, blizzard or frost, the Canada Jay perseveres in their habitat just like Canadians do. In fact, unlike other common birds, Canada Jays nest during the late winter even when temperatures drop well below 0 degrees Celsius. Like many Canadians, the Canada Jay embraces the winter and does not shy away from difficulty. They're extremely resourceful and intelligent, collecting food during the warmer months to hide food behind bark and on tree branches to feed themselves throughout the winter. They exemplify strength, adaptability, and resilience, three qualities that Canadians hold close to their hearts. They've learned how to take advantage of warmer months through the year to thrive during the harsh northern winters. I know that some of our colleagues are very familiar with this lifestyle as well. They are extremely curious and very friendly birds with Canadians and visitors alike. If you're in Canada Jay territory and hold out a handful of berries or raisins, a Canada Jay is sure to visit for a quick bite to eat. As we all know, Canadians are known for our kindness, that we all say sorry a bit too much. But I believe the inviting nature of the Canada Jay very closely reflects the friendly and welcoming nature that Canadians are known for around the world. I'm actually in awe of this majestic bird and its ability to withstand cold temperatures, take advantage of its landscapes and ecosystem, in addition to its curiosity and strength, just as I'm in awe with Canadians across this great country. In 2018, the American Ornithological Society, which has the authority over common names for all North American birds, voted to change the common name of the Grey Jay to Canada Jay. In fact, before 1947, the Grey Jay was already known as the Canada Jay. Dan Strickland, a retired Algonquin provincial chief naturalist who was foundational in the changing of the Grey Jay to the Canada Jay, said that this bird, and I quote, is a part of the psyche and national character of Canada, end quote. The Canada Jay also won a countrywide contest held by Canadian Geographic in 2016 to choose a national bird of Canada. Thus, it's clear that Canadians across the country are calling on us to designate the Canada Jay as our national bird, and it's time for us to answer the call and pass this bill swiftly to give the Canada Jay the recognition it deserves. If Canada is to choose a national bird to represent our great nation, what better bird to choose than the Canada Jay? After all, it has a wonderful name. Thank you. Merci. Miigwech.